Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. House is full of cheer. Special guest, you light the way. We're blessed you joined us here today. Clap your hands, let's raise the sound with love and laughter all around. I say thank you, one and all. You're the reason this day's so special, y'all.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so very much for being here. Before I do my individual thank yous, let's welcome in and give a big round of applause for our replay audience. Remember, they see us from the very, very beginning, and we want them to know that they're special. Now, since I've done that, let me introduce to you the queen of the day, her the infamous, the all-round, the well-rounded, well-royal. I can't say rare enough. The Miss Auntie Ellen GQUAT to our
Her
channel.
Royal Honey is here. Hello, everybody.
Her in,
And
please.
thank you for coming.
Okay. Thank
Those
you, everybody, for
you
coming.
on Miss Joy's channel, I will introduce myself in a minute and tell you something about myself and my channel and some of the bags that I will be doing. This is actually her beautiful background. She's saying, Mona did what, saying she loves your background. Hello to everybody on my channel. We'll try not to talk over each other because we both like to smile and talk, and we love everybody.
Yes. So Mona say what? Hello, you. Mona did what? Welcome in. Thank you so very much. Miss Joanne, thank you for coming in. Unbiased Queen, thank you so much, my love, for coming in. Brew Emerald Creations, thank you for coming in. Let's see who else we hit. I think I seen Up Designs. I think I seen her. Mike Chaotic Gardner, thank you for coming in, sir. King, welcome in, King. We appreciate the kings of our world to share our crafting things with us. Diamond Painting Cutie, thank you for coming in. Auntie Ellen?
Yes, someone was deciding to introduce himself, and that is not allowed. So for those of you who are new on Miss Joy's channel, my name is Ellen Pankey, Auntie Ellen GQUAT, and I have been sewing for over 70 years. I've been quilting for more than 25. In fact, I have my first sewing machine that I got in high school for a graduation present at 60 years old. So I have we're going to be making totes today. And it was Miss Joy's desire to make a tote. I have some that I have made before. I'm making a simple one. Those of you who are looking at my thumbnail, I'm actually in the wrong chat on my phone. Thank you very Mona did what for the super sticker. I'd love to show you some of my bags while Miss Joy will be, I guess, working on hers, cutting it out. And I have some bags that are already done just to show you some things that you can do. I sell bags and quilt. That's one of my quilts in back of me. Those are some of my bags, but I don't want to do all the talking, so I will stop.
Thank you so much, Auntie Ellen. We're going to share this. We're going to make it work, okay? I did see some people that I left off that I didn't welcome in. You grow raw. Thank you for coming in. Maria Graham was that I left off. Tag, thank you for coming in. Hey, 10, is that 10 coming in? No, that's the everyday life of a gardener. The everyday life of a OCD dish. Is that chick or ODC?
Nikki Nick.
Okay, Nikki, I don't know your name by your real
Yes.
name. I ain't been around long enough. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so very much. So, yes, Auntie Ellen did say it was my idea to make a bag. Now, mind you, this will be my first tote, okay? So, I'm going to go slow and I'm going to try to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. But at the same time, just like you guys, hi, J3GS Farms. I think that's the gentleman with the honey. Yes, I think it is. Oh, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you. So I'm going to be going slow. And just like you guys, I'm going to be watching Auntie Ellen too. Because she has all the knowledge, all the experience. And we're going to get this done. Okay? And like I said, even the best of us makes mistakes. So when I make a mistake, I consider myself as one of the best of us.
There are no mistakes. It's just a variation.
Yes, yes. Okay. So without further ado, Auntie Ellen, you want to introduce and show some of your bags that you wanted to show or something?
Yes. I wanted to show you one of these little things. These are a couple of my badges from some of my previous guilds. I've been sewing, like I said, forever. This is for the Carolina Long Arm Association. I used to actually teach long arm quilting. You can make your own fabrics. Today, I will be using some pre quilted fabric, but I have put it on the long arm machine before and quilted it myself. And the other is for the Carolina Peacemakers Guild, and it's just a little paper piece thing. So, can I show some of the
Oh,
little
they're
bags
nice.
that I think are easy to make?
Sure,
This is
sure, of course.
this
We've got
this is
time.
one. This is one made out of some man's fancy jeans pocket. Oh, somebody asked me about the bandage I had on my neck the other day. No, no. I had a medical treatment. But a gentleman that works with my granddaughter gave me a pile of jeans. He was very tall. These look, like they say, these looked like some expensive jeans. So I cut the pocket out. When
Oh,
I make jeans, this is just a crossbody foam pouch, and I cut it bigger than the actual pocket so that I can put some. This is African fabric on the back. I made a little tie so my foam won't come out. And this is a little real calf leather silver reinforcement on the corners. Now, if you sell bags like I do, oh, Mike, do not highlight what he said.
well, you should see what Unbiased said.
See, I'm
You have
glad
a
I
big
can't
old
see it.
hickey on your neck.
Oh, so where'd it go in 2 days? Come on, man. Y'all are just acted up.
And
So,
welcome to Miss Juanita just came in too. And at
yes.
the same time, neither one of us said it, so let me say it now. Please, if you're here on my channel, make sure Auntie Ellen's information should be pinned at the top. Please
Oh,
join her channel and like and subscribe. And if you're on hers, I greatly appreciate if you would kindly like and subscribe to my channel. It would definitely be a blessing. I would thank you guys so very much.
so I will be here after the live is over, going back trying to read all these daggone comments. So this is just a little phone bag. And Joy, please start. Don't wait for me to finish. I'm gonna get in where I fit in.
Okay.
This
Okay.
this is a little bag. Big Rooster actually has one like this. It's just it's a simple bag. When I make small bags, I like to make a tie as opposed to a button because the tie allows you to put more things inside your bag. So this one will actually hold one of my great grandson's basketball. He's a basketball player.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
This one is a bag. It's pre-quilted fabric, and it's called a bag of many pockets because it has all these pockets and buttons on the outside. This one has webbing because I was trying to hurry up. For those of you who know, I never take my embroidery machine out. Hey, Donzel. How are you doing? The ones I see, I'll say hi to, Miss Joy. And
Thank you.
you're welcome. I used my embroidery machine and put penny Pankey because I was determined I wasn't going to sell these bags. Mona is streaming both channels. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. And not only does this bag have these two big pockets on the outside, it had one of those magnetic snaps, but the magnetic snap kind of pulled apart. That's why I started putting tie straps. Thank you, Shamika. She said, nice bag. Then inside the bag are a couple of deep pockets. Okay. To show you guys what pre-quilted fabric looks like, here's some that I found in my stash. It's like a light gold color, kind of shiny. Here are some pockets I already had cut out. I often cut things out ahead of time because I get bored and I don't want to, or I get a quick order to do something and I hate to start in the beginning. Nikki likes the little camo bag. You can mix and match them. This bag is webbing. Who knows what this is made of?
That's a good question. I don't know.
It's a feed sack. This is what somebody's chicken feed came in. Somebody that has chickens, and I told them if they send me a bag, that I would make them a tote and me one. And then this one has red webbing. I usually put some type of a little reinforced bottom in all of my bags. I didn't show you, move Hershey. I didn't show you the reinforcements on all the bag because I want to sew. I don't want her to beat me getting finished. And I didn't finish. Now, this one was a fancy bag. And this one, believe it or not, is made of clothesline rope. Hey, Bedazzling Designs. Hello. Hello to anybody that either one of us
Wow,
didn't
kidding.
see to say hello to, because we're having this sewing contest over here, meaning that we're trying to show you some kind of bag or the start
No.
before tonight. Somebody said feed bags. Lena Doyle likes crafting and making bags. Mona did what? So this is a clothesline rope, and I covered it, and then I zigzagged it together. I don't know if you can see real close the zigzag stitches. I made a handle. Now, this is a unique handle. I made 3 strips and I braided them together. I had forgotten how to braid and I was in North Carolina. So one of my friends there who had horses and a daughter with long hair showed me how to braid again. So I got these 2 neat braids. And this one is trimmed with calf leather and a specialty button on here from a button shop in Beverly Hills, California, that my sister Joanne gave me. Now, on the inside of this one had a snap. I stuff my bags on paper when they're empty. This one also has like 4 pockets, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, so that everything doesn't fall down in the middle. What I use for the bottom of my bags for stabilizer, this is needlepoint plastic, you guys, and you can buy them in bulk on Amazon or one of the craft stores. And I cut this in half, I double it, I put batting in it, and then I'll just cover it up with a little bit of fabric. So that's what I put in most of my bags. Now, one of my friends in North Carolina took a couple of my classes, and when I moved to Connecticut, I had some health issues, and she made one of the bags from my classes, and she gifted it to me. So look how she made her strap. It's just some folded over fabric that she pieced together. They look like 5-inch blocks, but she stitched, you see, like the every 1/4 inch where she made a line. That makes your handles stronger also if you do this. Now, this is what she did do that's different. I teach classes on how to, I'm going to just move this down a little bit so I don't have to hold it up. These are just 6-inch squares. I have some denim squares cut out, and I make a lot of denim bags, you guys, but unfortunately, I don't have any to show you because all the years I've been sewing, I never made one for myself. As soon as I finish one, it's sold unless I embroider my name on it. This one was a gift, and this is actually her little logo that she just cut out, traced it on something, put some double-sided heat and bond, and affixed it and did some rough edge applique on this one. I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas because you can fix them up any way you want to. This is some, these were cut with an AccuCutter or something when I was in North Carolina. I downsized and sold a lot of my equipment, but this was a fleur-de-lis, but it's gold. It already has the adhesive on the back of it. So all I have to do is press it on something. I could even press it on the bag that I will be making tonight. So I wanted you to see this. So this was her bag, and she put a button on it. It's nice to have buttons. Buttons are expensive. I took a button out for tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to use it because I might just make a tie. So this is a big button. You can put whatever you like. Clovis Gardner, hello. Bedazzling Designs, Up Designs, Custom Z. If I'm not repeating anything that she said, we're just helping each other out. But it's her channel.
Okay.
And she had a piece of plexiglass in the bottom of this, or plastic. And one of the ladies in our quilting group in North Carolina was very small. She walked into the side of a door with her bag on her hip, and it cracked her rib. So I took it out, and just so that I could show you what I was telling you about the plastic needlepoint stuff. You see, I just put some cotton batting on it. This one you can see I hand sewed. You guys, you can make these by hand. Nikki says she loves that print. This one, Nikki, this is not a print. This is actually little blocks that she sewed together, like Unbiased was doing. This is some of just 6-inch blocks. You love this bag. Well, this is just a basic design of a bag. You can make it as big or as small as you like, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Sometimes I make bags, I turn them this way, so it's long and narrow. This one, we wanted a big bag because I take some of my quilting stuff to, woo, you see how easily I filed it? Now this is the fabric that I'll be working tonight. And I'm cheated on Miss Joy. Why? Because I already made my handles. Now you see the webbing. You can buy webbing pre-made. You can buy cotton or nylon. You could pick up a cow with some of the wider webbing. This is some cotton that's a little bit wider for a bigger bag. But look, this is a piece of 5-inch fabric, double-sided. And what I did was fold it in half. Then I folded it in half again, and I just edge stitched it. Now, what I'm going to do when I get over there,
Wait, Auntie Ellen, real quick, I need to tell the people
sorry.
what I'm doing because I'm listening to you and just in total awe. But I am going ahead and sewing and making the bag. So I just cut out I boxed the corners of my inner lining, and I wanted to show this is the material for my inner lining, and then this is the material I'll be using. I'm using dish mats So I'm making my bag out of dish mats. So I wanted to let people see what I'm doing as I go along, because I am totally in awe of all your stories and looking at your bags. But then I'm just going on sewing. I want them to see that I'm trying to go on and pay attention to you at the same time. So yeah, I just wanted to let you see this is the double dish mat, and this will be the inner lining of the bag. And I just boxed out my corners of the inner bag, and I'm about to box out the corners for the dish mat. Okay, now go ahead. Finish telling me about
And
folding
what?
in half.
But I want to just gift it, Lena Doyle, Terry Hunt. What I wanted to say is, by her using the dish mats, that's her version of the double-sided fabric. You can use whatever you want. This one was double-sided fabric, but guess what? I already started my pocket. I'm going to put pockets on mine. So I just put the right sides together, sewed around it, and turn them inside out. You see, I haven't even stitched it down. So what Miss Joy is doing with the dishcloths, this is what I'm doing with the double-sided fabric. And this is the side. I mean, this is what the fabric is. It's 18 inches by the width of the fabric. Sometimes I make the bag this way, but then I would have to put another seam in it. I'm going to be lazy and do it this way. Then all I have to do is the side seams and square out the bottom. She was telling you about squaring out the bottoms, but this is what the bag looks like on the other side. Which side do you want me to put on the outside? Yes, Miss Joy, you can vote too. This I was going to do just because it's so different. And
I love that.
Then put the
I love that side,
put the
Auntie.
two of these. Yeah, because this is different. And
That
then
is gorgeous. That
and
is
then
gorgeous.
I just need to decide whether I'm going to put
I put
the
the pocket on the opposite side.
I'm going to put one pocket outside and one pocket inside. You know,
I put
sometimes
the
you want to
pocket on
put
the pocket on the outside. I turn it around to show the fantastic. It shows the two-sided on the other side of the pocket.
no.
Okay,
This side I only put this fabric.
oh,
But what I can do, and I wanted to show you, I pre-make a lot of things. I already have like a handful of straps. Like sometimes when I'm sitting in other people's lives and I'm sewing, these straps can be used for your neck bone pillows, your bag. See, Nikki, this could be a strap for a camo. I'm going to take a set of these and put it on the bag I'm making today. See, Miss Joy?
that's nice. That's nice. Let me holler at a few people I didn't speak to.
Sure.
Blue Lotus Vibes, Terry Hunt, thank you guys for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to holler at you guys. I do appreciate you being here, my queen. Lena Doyle, thank you so very much. I know Auntie Ellen spoke, but I just want to recognize you as being here too. Thank you so very much. I see Mona did what said, me too. Okay. The Educated Natural 10, thank you so much for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Every week we both trying to work at the same time, but we know you're here. We appreciate you. And I humbly thank you so very much.
Well, as the kids say when they come from school, what had happened was I had cut this bag out to gift to somebody in my building, a lady, and then she decided she wasn't going to sew, wasn't going to do it. And the people that are on my channel saw me unwrap this box of all the stuff. She gave it back. I'm like, never
Oh my
bite the
God,
hand
I
of
would
a
just
tearful
die for
giver.
that bag.
I
would die for that bag, Auntie Ellen.
You don't have to die for it. We'll figure something out, girlfriend.
That is something beautiful. I mean, the material itself.
Well, since mine is, and I'm not putting a lining in mine, you guys, because mine is double-sided. Now, I will put a reinforced bottom, but can I show you a couple more bags? Would you guys like to see? The Anna Lynn Gardner, Deidre says, this is a great line. Well, this is one to die for. This is a 24-inch duffel bag. This is a double-sided fabric like the gold one I had, but I put the inside of the fabric on this side. I put gold. I use one of my brother machines and put a decorative stitch on the end. I'll let you make the bag. I'll just keep talking. No, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And I put a little tab on the end to hold the zipper when you're folding it. And then I used a very heavy duty metal zipper. Um, I know Unbiased LLC is dying. She loves duffel bags. My sister Joanne Stevens says these are the best travel bags. And this will hold anything that a big duffel bag. I was showing off when I made this one. So I put real calf leather. You know how I showed you I sewed on the inside? My sister gave me the leather though, Joanne Stevens. Hi Tori, LGG love. And I put leather on the inside. So when I'm holding it, this can be very heavy and it goes over my whole luggage thing. But I wanted you to see the inside as well because look at this big, heavy bottom that I put in it. And this is the plastic that's doubled. You can buy it in the wide side. You're called the bag lady. In Yiddish, it's called schlepper. Up here in New England, there are a lot of Jewish families. They used to call me schlepper growing up because I made bags, always carried a bag. But I wanted you to see this. After I used this fabric and it was expensive, even on sale, I only bought it when it was on sale. I found something else just to put on the inside of the bottom. Nobody's going to see the bottom. Your clothes are going to be in it. Your gym equipment is going to be in it, or whatever is in it. And so I just put this in the bottom and I wanted you to see. I didn't want to sell this one. This is the one that when you put your name on Tori's brain, hey. And he's given a rundown of everybody to say hello to. Barb Brownlee. I don't know if we saw you to say hello, but this is one I didn't want to sell. So I put Pankey on it. I used my embroidery machine, Unbiased, and Miss Joy. I actually embroidered my name on it. And it has this big pocket on the outside and one on both ends. So you can mix and match it. I'm going to catch up. Look, see, these are some scraps already cut. In fact, some of the scraps in the lady's bag, my friend's bag, because I gifted her some of my scraps. And you see, these are already cut out. There's that same fabric that she has in that bag over there because we share. You know, when you're in a group and you're in close proximity, you share or you choke and just pay the postage. So now this was a flat, almost like a quilt, a double-sided pad. And there's a way that you can use jelly roll strips and put them together. This is purple, Miss Joy.
Yes,
And except you see, I didn't want to sell it. I got my name put on it. But I'll tell you what, that doesn't stop the bag from getting sold because I had a quilt in a quilt show at a very exclusive museum here in this town that I live in. And my helper, I'd had a hip replacement. My helper took my 2 small quilts to the museum and in my bag, but she didn't bring my bag back. It was a big bag, like the square one my friend made. Thank you. Thank you. And she didn't bring it back. So I'm in the bed trying not to take, what do they call it? The oxycodone or whatever. So I'm in the bed trying to get well with just Tylenol. And then the show was extended for another, let me put my tissue up. It was extended for another 6 months. It took me about a year to get my 2 quilts back, right? And when I got my 2 quilts back, they didn't have the bag. I said, well, so where is my bag? And good night, Mona. Thanks for coming, and thank you very much. And thank
So
you
very
for the super chat. I'm not on my channel, so I can't dance for you. I'll dance next time. So my bag ended up not coming home. So the director of the museum said, well, when I was concerned about it, she said, well, we have security, we have cameras. My bag didn't come home, y'all. It still didn't come home. So I told her, I said, that particular bag, if I were to sell it, was $150. I said, I'll tell you what, just give me $75 so I can buy the fabrics over again. Because I had really, really exclusive, imported fabrics. So again, I handmade this little strap, and I didn't notice until just now. This one has a little leather on the part that goes on your shoulder. So this was a changing pad for a baby. It has a big pocket inside where you could put diapers, a baby bottle, whatever. Now I'm going to run over to my sewing machine and stop talking and go sew. But somebody asked about this before. This is an Underground Railroad legend quilt in back of me, and it's an original pattern. It's one of mine, and the story is original because this was made of batik, and I didn't want to cut up all these fancy batik fabrics that I paid all that money for. So I just made bigger blocks. So, you guys, I'm going to just turn this off a minute because I'm turning my camera around and I don't want you to get dizzy. All right. And I don't want to trip over the little stand that it's on. Oops, I hear bones cracking. Those are my bones. Okay, so let me see how I'm going to do this. So,
just for the record now, what I'm doing is I have taken some webbing that I got from Facebook, and I am placing it on my bag. I did it. It's not going to be a shoulder bag. The handles are kind of medium size, and I'm going to put them together and do them 2 inches from the top so it doesn't hold on to the end of the bag, because I'm going to top stitch the top of the bag. But I have did my 4 corners. I think I'm going to widen up this section that I have clipped off here for the bag handles. I think they should be over a little bit more, but I'm getting used to. Unbiased is one of the ones that help you get used to doing things right, and it needs to be measured. So I'm going over 1.5 inches and putting it right there. Unbiased is who I cheat off of her paper.
oh, good person to cheat off of. So me, to find the middle of this bag, what I do is fold whatever I'm working with in half. Now, inside this sewing machine, I have some tailor's chalk, and actually I'm going to get my little one out, and I'm going to put a mark in the front, in the middle. Can't really see it that well. Or you can put a pin. I will do both. I will do both.
That's probably what I need to do, is a pin, because I don't want this to split.
Keep living. That chalk on black when you're getting old you can't see it. For those of you who don't know, I will be 77 years old in November. So you gotta cut old auntie a little bit of slack. A little slack.
Okay, so that's one handle. Now I've got to go over and do the same thing on the other side. What I want to do is, hmm, I was wondering about what Auntie Ellen said about making a pocket. I'd like to make an inside pocket.
Okay, so you guys, I know where the middle of this bag is, and I have a little 6.5 inch ruler that I like when I am working with bags. Why? Because a lot of times I'll put this 6.5 inch piece in the middle, right? Or you can use a 6 inch ruler. So then that means at 3.25 inches, I would put a line and a mark, and on either side, that's where I would eventually put the handles. So I'm pre-marking it for the handles, and this chalk will easily rub off. So this one I'm going to come to, oh, and because it's double-sided, I'm not putting a lining. I have already taken the liberty to edge stitch around it. Now this side I did with pinking shears. The others I just cut. But you know, you can buy rotary cutters with pinking blades on them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. And they have a couple different shapes that you can put into your rotary cutter. So now I'm going to come down, I want to say 6 inches, because I don't want to have to reach down too far from the outside to find the pocket. Let me put this around my neck because I will be looking for it. So now I'm going to put one pocket on the outside. I'm going to turn this under. And me, when I'm stitching my bags, the side seams, the bottoms, I always double stitch it. I always stitch it twice. You don't have to, but I might put Mr. Hershey in my bag. He weighs 10 pounds. I might put him on a train and go somewhere. The bag will easily hold more than 10 pounds. That feed sack bag that I was showing you, made out of animal feed, well, guess what? It already had 50 pounds in it. It will still hold 50 pounds if you make the handles really strong. If you make the handles strong. So let me turn this pocket so that I can stitch around the edge. And I will also, I'm trying to decide which end is up. I'm doing it this way so that you could see that the pocket is different. I'm talking to myself.
No, I'm listening. You are definitely not talking to yourself. I am learning and trying to go here and make sure I am taking my time to.
No, I meant talking out loud. I'm just mumbling. I'm just like, put the flour in the roux.
Yeah. Hello, spilling the diversity. Thank you for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Hi, Miss Queenie, Bedazzling Designs. Thank you so very much for coming in. I greatly appreciate you. Who else is in here I haven't seen yet? Please forgive me for not speaking because you know I appreciate my honored guest. Anyone that comes in is doing me and Auntie Ellen a great service. Plus, she is the royalty now. Everybody wants to see the queen, so I don't blame y'all. Thank you for coming in. We'll keep going. Come on, Auntie Ellen.
I'm just a queen. We all queens and kings. And
yes,
kings.
Definitely.
So I'm trying to. The stupid thing won't let me get into where I want to. I'm trying to pull up the chat on my phone. I'm just talking to myself. Child, don't get old. I always do this. I always do this.
I'm still trying to make sure I got these handles in the right place. So and then I'm pinning them down.
It's showing
I'm
me
just
a
making
live.
sure this is my first tote bag. And I've learned from the best that if anything could go wrong, it's gonna go wrong when you're live. So
It
I'm
always
trying to,
does.
yeah, go slow and make sure I got it halfway right. I'm putting a pin in the middle here to hold down this webbing. And this looks like it doesn't look like an inch webbing. It looks like maybe, oh, I'm balling up my bag here completely here. Okay,
Looks like
let's straighten this out.
1.5 or 3/4.
Yeah, it does look like, yeah, it doesn't look like a whole. I should have had a 2-inch webbing here, but we're gonna go with what we have. This is my first bag, and I'm sure I'm gonna try to frame it.
But you don't. You don't need it. Just put whatever you have.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got that one, and then I want to make my pocket. Okay, so let me fold this over here. Oh, you know what? No, don't let me fold that over here. Let me come here and move this up
One.
and put my webbing in the same place.
So one thing I like to do when I'm adding pockets, you guys, you don't have to do it, but I like to put like a little 1/4 inch seam down from the top of it and go across. It makes it like, I don't know, it makes it more sturdy. It makes it so that you can, like after you use a bag a lot of times and the edges get all worn out, it seems like it makes it last longer. So
Uh-huh.
I'm turning the machine around and I have some gold thread because this bag has like some gold tone in it, or it's light.
Yeah,
And
mine too.
I can see light colors better at night. I don't know why I'm so annoyed with my phone. Maybe I'll turn it off and turn it back on. It won't let me see the chat. It's showing me my next week's chat.
Oh,
That's
going
okay.
as a going as a guest, and you can see yourself.
I was. It won't let me do that. It's showing me next week's. I was looking at it and then it went away. That's okay. I'll fix his little tail. I turned him off. Now, how about that? I'll turn him back on. Oh, brother. So I have my zipper foot on here. No matter. This is my little Insta thing.
There we go. I think I got it. I think I got it.
She's talking to herself
This
too.
things come in handy. After doing those quilt blocks every Monday, I wanted to come on and let people know and to hone in my craft that I do other things.
So now I'm using a straight stitch, a length 3 millimeters, and 0 width. And my needle is in the center. And I'm not going to start on the very edge because I don't want it to catch. I'm actually sewing through 6 layers.
Okay, so you're starting on your
Are you talking to me, Miss Joy?
yes, ma'am.
What did you say? I'm just putting a top edge on the pocket just to show off a little bit and to show that, little detail. If you're selling bags when you're making these little details are what you charge for. Those little leather pieces on the edge. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't see the chat. Maybe when I turn the phone back on, it'll reboot and I can get in my as a guest.
Well, I am actually sitting in one spot.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I am actually sitting in one spot, and here it is. Lost my material for my pocket. Thank you very much, Miss Unbiased. That is exactly what I was just about to do. Miss Unbiased wanted me not to forget to go ahead and put my pocket in now.
Oh, it's easier to put them on and your handles before you turn.
Right. I got my handles in already. I'm about to just cut off this salvage edge here.
Okay, now I can get in it. Spilling the Diversity said, LOL, pulled up to the local Hobby Lobby and they moved. My Dollar Tree did that. I was out there, about in tears. Because the budget was $10 that day. And what's no need to go to Hobby Lobby with that? Now, if I was near Unbiased, she can take $26 in and come out with 26 things.
Can't she though?
Oh man, I was weeping. I was so sad. My sister and I went to the secondhand store in Arizona. The pants were like $27 a piece plus tax.
What?
I did get a little raggedy chair for $10, right, Sissy? Spilling the Diversity is driving and listening. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sister. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this pocket, I'm just going to sew this, put a top and go from there. Okay, so you can tell we working now. We done got quiet.
I know. It's like when people have a good plate in front of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is top stitch.
Bias put up Auntie Ellen's email account if you'd like to email her web. Auntie Ellen's web YouTube page should be pinned at the top. I'm not sure.
And you guys,
I definitely know it's in my description.
And on my About Me page, I have my website, I have my LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever. I tried to get on Miss Joy's Facebook. I couldn't do it. But then when I found another Joy, somebody in your town, it said that Penny Cunningham was your friend. And I said, I'm going to ask her. That's one of my friends from DC. The DC, DCV. The DMV. All right. So I guess I took those pins out so I wouldn't sew over them. You guys, I don't sew over pins. Some people do. Me, I'm not breaking a needle. They cost too much. And I'm not taking my machine to the shop if I don't have to.
Okay.
During the shutdown, I was making masks, double-sided cloth masks to give away at hospitals. I was making thousands of them. I had 3 machines in the shop at one time, and I thought it was for cleaning, or they said it would be 160. One machine alone was like 800, and then another one and another one. I said, "Oh, I am not going out like that. Some of my antique machines I work on a lot myself, like the featherweights, or I have a Singer industrial machine over there that was my grandmother's. No,
Uh-huh.
sissy, I still haven't used it. So
I'm
I am
I'm over
just
here
at the
just
bottom.
doing. I'm trying to make sure my pocket doesn't have any raw edges. I'm only doing what I've seen some of the greats do. I tell people I have 9 counts of dyslexia. But one thing about dyslexia, I can look at things and remember how they were done and copy them. So
And
sometimes it's not that I go ahead.
some people are visual learners. Just they can read it 100 times, but if you show them one time, it's just they remember it. It's just something
That's me.
how different minds work.
That's me.
Okay, so I have my lines here. My lines here. Oh, I know what. I got this over too far. For those of you who don't have sergers, you can
Okay.
take and do a line
Oh,
of stitching
yeah.
across the bottom of something, and then do a zigzag stitch. It's 2 rows, but it doesn't trim the edges like a serger does. But if you don't have one, you can make a domestic machine do. You can make do. And at the time, I sold my serger,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't do either one on here. I just edge stitched it and used my pinking shears along the edge. Do what works for you. You don't have to follow what Miss Joy does, what I do. Try different ways and find out what makes you comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Because you're gonna do what makes you comfortable. You're not gonna do something, or you could join the I don't care club. Say, I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care what the rules are. This is my fabric, my machine,
Right.
and this is how I'm wearing mine today. Hello, Liquid Crafting Cousins. Hello, Nicole.
Hi,
Holbrook.
Miss Linda. How you doing, Queen? I'm doing something for the first time, making a tote, and wondering what happened to the rest of my pens. I had it. Oh, here they
Mine are usually, when I can't find something, it's usually neatly filed on the floor.
are. That's cute.
And you guys, I'll tell you something, because I told you this bag I had given away to somebody to work on in one of my classes, and she brought it back. But as I'm sewing, because I've been sewing so long, I see this pocket is squared up. This one is a little bit lopsided. You see this side looks like it's leaning in. So guess what? Am I going to put this on the outside where everybody can see it? No. She's going on the inside. This nice square one is going on the outside.
Okay. I have my pocket here, and I'm putting it on the lining.
See her talking to herself? She was just talking about me talking to myself.
Okay. Let me get this in here.
Just keep living, Miss Joy. Just keep living, honey. Hunty. You'll get to where I used to be. That's what Daddy used to say.
Okay.
Just keep living.
Okay. So let me
One on the front.
move some things around here.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll go from there. When I get this pocket on, I would have done the miracle of the miracles.
So I'm losing my mind over here because I just
No,
had two.
don't lose it now.
I lost my pocket then. One of them. It's probably on the inside.
Wait a minute. I need to hold on a minute. I think I have a delivery person. Go ahead.
I'll just
You
keep
see if
talking to
one.
them and talking to myself. Okay. Well, the worst thing can happen is that I find it later and I was going to show you guys something. If I wanted to, like when I have a little design or something like this little fleur-de-lis, if this bag were going to say somebody in the New Orleans area or whatever, I could even put like this little fleur-de-lis on the pocket. That would really be cute. But someone in here said they may want it, so I won't put it on here, and I will save it for somebody who really does, who really loves the fleur-de-lis, and save it for them. Now this is getting on my nerves. What is getting on my nerves? Oh, here's my other pocket. Hey, Mr. Hershey. You under there? So here's the other one. And let's go. Let's sew. Now that somehow doesn't look straight. Now I'm talking to myself. Just making sure that the corners, when I sew it down, because I'm sewing it with gold thread just for a contrast, and just because it's easier. You know what you don't do, even when you're sewing black, it's very difficult to sew black thread on black fabric at night. So I'm putting this on the outside, then I'm going to sew it down. How are you guys doing? Is anybody cooking or gardening tonight? Miss Joyce and I both like purple, you all.
Yes.
We both
do understand the royalty. We definitely walk in our royalty.
Yes. Yes, y'all. So now I'm going to sew this pocket on, and I'm going to sew it around twice. I roll it up and turn it under. And pull the threads to the back so they don't get tangled up underneath when I start. And away we go. Even though I'm going to double sew this, I'm still going to back tack it.
Yeah, I've learned about that. Where you have been very, very busy. I don't know if you know Sean from Go Savvy, but Sean from Go Savvy and Miss Unbiased have been my teachers on what to do and what not to do. Now, I'm going to scream because this pocket is on.
Yay!
I got a pocket, y'all.
Yeah.
Let me move this over the out the way so y'all can see my little pocket. Look here, y'all. I got a pocket. Can we see my pocket? Yeah, I got a pocket.
That's cute.
Wow, I did it. I did it. I think though I want to put a little stitch here, and let me go under here and do this. Okay. And even though there's things I don't know about sewing, one thing Miss Joy got too much of, and that's common sense.
Okay, and there's nothing common about common sense. So you are blessed.
Right. A lot of folks don't have common sense. If I can see I'm about to sew two things together that shouldn't be, I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense to just move that?
Well,
I am so excited.
sometimes that happens anyway, and that's why they make seam rippers. Or as my dad used to say, that's why they make erasers on pencils.
Yes, you are so very right. You are so very right. And my pocket is looking tremendous to me.
Well, the good thing about sewing is that anything that you sew, you can fix. It's not like a piece of wood where you can't put it back together. There may be a little line, a little seam, but you can
Uh-huh.
always do something to make it right.
Uh-huh.
You're
Okay.
never lost. You're never out there, without a way to get it finished.
Okay. So now I got my lining here, everybody. That's my lining. I got my pocket. Okay, so now let's work on those straps. Let's work on those straps. Getting those straps in there.
Okay, now I'm back stitching the other side, and the pocket that I just sewed on, I'm going back the other way and sew it a double line. You try to go a little bit slower when you're putting the second one on, so you're putting your one line of stitching over the other one so that it's not too obvious, but it'll make you a really, really strong pocket. I don't know what you'd be putting in there unless it was a gold bar that heavy, though.
Okay, wait a minute. I didn't do this yet. Before I move over there, let me stop this. Let me finish up with this lining complete. And I remember to get my seams together and make sure they mesh together. Now, Sean would have me to stop right here and make sure they're sewn together. I mean, ironed together. But I'm telling you, it looks very, very good, y'all. And I'm going to get this. Oh, this is going this way, and that's going that way. Okay. We got it. Okay. And I'm doing the 1/4 inch foot all the way down. Okay.
For those of you who have this Singer heavy duty machine, I know some folks have them in pink now, but I want to show you something real quick. On the foot, let me see if I can get close enough to show you. You see this foot, the way the lines go down. I know I'm biased as like being a Hawkeye. There's like an outer seam, and this is on a lot of feet. There's an outer edge. Then there's just inside here a little edge. If you line your fabric up along this line here, that is your 1/4 inch mark
You're
built
right.
into this foot, but they don't tell you that because if you use this outer one, it'll be 1/3. Hey, PIA, welcome, welcome. Hey, Maria Graham. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello to anybody I didn't see to speak to on either channel. I try to speak to everybody. You know what? How many of you, like when you go to a strange place in a room and people are sitting there like a doctor's office, how many of you speak or say hello? Put a 1 in the chat. Or how many of you say, if you're walking in front of somebody, say, excuse me? That's just how I was raised, old school. And I still do it. I can't help doing it. I was in a meeting. I live in an apartment building, and we were having a meeting, and there were a lot of neighbors there, and then some people came in, and they weren't. It's like we all live here. We all see each other. Just it won't kill you to say hello. Somebody might be having a bad day. Somebody might be in pain. One time, I was out front. People on my channel may have heard the story, and some of the people in my building are Russian. So the way you say hello in Russian is Dobre Utra. And I went outside and there was a new lady had moved in the building, and I said Dobre Utra. She jumped up from the bed. She walked over to where I was. Where she said, I'm like, oh, I don't really speak Russian. Those are my 2 words. She thought I spoke Russian, but she was so happy. You know, she was in this country. She didn't know anybody. She was sitting on the bench alone. She was just happy that someone acknowledged that she was alive and said hello to her that day. It was an older lady. That made me feel good. Okay, so now I'm putting the pocket on the inside of the back. Of course, I'm going to be careful, but if it doesn't go exactly, nobody's going to see the inside of your pocket on the inside of your bag. No harm, no foul. So I have 1 pocket on the inside and 1 on the outside. Why? Because I'm a bag woman. And when I go shopping, things always accidentally fall in my cart. Just always accidentally. I remember when I was married, I'd go shopping, buy 5, 10 pairs of shoes. I would leave them in my trunk. So my husband would know I had been binging. Been binge shopping again. I used to have a shopping issue. Now I don't have a shopping issue. I don't have a money issue either. I live within my budget. But
Ooh, I wish I could say that.
I really, really do. I really do. I'm like hard nosed about my budget. Hard nosed about it now. But wait till you live 100 more years like me. When you know better, you do better. That's all.
Well,
all.
I actually have what they call FOMO, fear of missing out.
Okay.
So every time I see something, I got to have it.
Or 2.
Yeah, or 2, and believe me, it's not even necessary. But and you were talking about that. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get on here too. You were talking about that pink sewing machine. I just seen a purple one that I'm losing my mind about,
Yes.
and I'm just making myself believe you don't need it, you don't need it, you don't need it. But everything I have here, I try to make sure is purple. So the purple one won't be as good as this brother I have here. But I just wanted to sit up. There's a young lady called Mac Top. She's an African American lady here in California that has her own line of fabric, and she has her own line of fabric. She has just opened a shop in Gardena. She's on the cover of 3-Yard Quilt.
Oh, I've seen her.
Yes, she's on the cover of 3-Yard Quilt. and I just adore her. And her background, she has that pink and purple sewing machine, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh, I just gotta have it. Fear of missing out. I just gotta have it. Yeah, right. Okay.
well,
Okay.
I downsized 10 years ago and I moved out of a house and I had to downsize and I live in an 800 square foot apartment now, but I was
Mhm.
on 4 acres with animals and all kinds of stuff and cars and trucks and things. I had 30, 35 sewing machines.
Oh
And
my
I
goodness.
downsize. Sometimes I do a video and show my studio before I downsized. It was
Mhm.
like 1,400 square feet, and then I
Ooh.
would just go buy fabric by the bolt. Well, I had to for the long arm machine because a bolt, the average bolt in regular like boutiques or whatever, is
Mhm.
10 yards. Like Kona Black or some of the others, you used to be muslin, you could get in 40 yards or 50 yards, but
Mhm.
it would take that much fabric to do a king size quilt. A king size quilt takes like 10 yards in the front, 10 yards in the back, 10 yards for the batting, and all the thread and everything. So you had to buy it, and if you buy it in bulk, wholesale, you get it cheaper. Like
Mhm.
Phil said, the bobbins, the pre-filled bobbins. But I actually bought
Mhm.
a bobbin winder, a high speed, and I use that. Around here, I just use a low speed bobbin winder, but I do a whole box at a time. I hate stopping in the middle of what I'm sewing to do a bobbin.
Well, you'll be proud of me. I put a new bobbin in just because I was coming on with you.
Aw. See, I'm being a good influence for once.
Yes, you are definitely being a good influence.
Thank you.
Definitely being a very good influence. One of these days, I'm going to be able to say I was taught by the best.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay, so I'm having a little time here, you guys, with this my first one, the handle. Okay, so let's just see here. Okay,
Look, glad I
okay,
took my tissue over there.
okay. Pick it up, turn it around. Okay, I'm trying to do what I learned now. Go across, stop, pick it up, turn it around. I don't know how many of you guys watched the movie called Friends. It's not a movie, it's a sitcom. And Ross was moving a couch upstairs, and there were like the stairs was angled. So the people that was helping him carry the couch, he kept saying, "Pivot, pivot, pivot." So every time I get to do one of these sewing projects where I have to pivot, I think about that and I try to pivot.
Do any of you have any questions? Any questions for Miss Joy or myself? Okay, Spilling the Diversity found the new Hobby Lobby location, Nirvana.
I hope I got this right. Praise the Lord.
Okay, Miss Joy, I'm about to pivot.
Yeah, I'm pivoting myself. I don't want to pivot and knock the pins out of the other side. I think it's pretty much on, and I should have a blessed day and leave well enough alone. Yeah, I'm gonna leave well enough alone with that one right there. I just want to successfully. Yeah, what's going on? Passionately intrigued. Thank you for coming in. Miss Norma, Visionary Creations. Hello, my beautiful queen. Now, there is somebody that is like Auntie Ellen, the queen of the show that has done everything and has been around the world 3 times. That's Miss Norma Bates. She actually teaches crafting at the university here in California, Cal State Dominguez. I met her at the AG conference last year, and I'll be honest, at first her and I didn't hit it off so good, but she turned out to be better than the best. She has welcomed me into her guild, the African American LA Quilters Guild. They have welcomed me in with open arms. She was on my live when I came back from no, she was in my 1,000, was it 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers celebration, and I have a cup for her. I'm not going to show it to her. We were supposed to meet up this past Sunday, and that was, as they say, that was my bad. But she is an excellent lady to know.
Well, pleased to meet you, Visionary Creations.
Yes. And Miss Norma, this is Auntie Ellen.
Oh, thank you.
Auntie Ellen, that, like you said, been around the mountain 3 or 4 times. Been crafting for quite a few years.
I've been sewing for 70 and teaching quilting and other arts for like 25. Can you imagine to live to be that old?
Yes, I didn't think I lived 30, so I'm glad how old I am.
Wow. So here's my little handmade strap. I love making my own. And it's all these crazy colors. Nikki said about putting it on the other side. So maybe, well, can't tell the difference. All right, so
I'm coming to the end, y'all. I got one strap on here, and I'm about to scream because I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm really a sewist.
Hey, Visionary Creations. I used to live in LA.
Yeah, she actually, and that's another thing. She lives here in Carson, California. And
I have friends in Carson still. And so does Auntie Joanne. One of her best friends lives in Carson.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me show you guys. Look, one strap is on.
Yay.
One strap is on. So, and I think I just slung the pin on the floor.
Well, didn't I tell you I neatly file everything there?
Yeah, the only problem with that is I never have on any shoes. So I've got to be very careful about getting up. So let me try to put on this other strap here.
I dropped a needle the other day, a fine hand quilting needle. And luckily at the end of my live stream on Thursday, I did find it.
Oh, good.
It had fallen in between the piece that I was hand quilting, but I was doing some big stitch quilting. So I'm just basting my straps on, just going back and forth 5 or 6 times.
Okay, let's make sure I put those pins on that magnetic in there.
And it will be underneath, so you won't really see mine the way that I'm doing this bag.
Okay, so now we got to pivot.
You do whatever you have to do to remember to remember little things, you know.
And you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm remembering what to do. When you get there, you pivot. Auntie Ellen, I just want you to know,
Yes.
when I get off of this live with you, I am going to be so ecstatically happy till you're going to think I'm on drugs or have had a drink. Which at this point, as happy as I am doing this part, I just might have me a drink.
Happy is a high. You know, just to be happy, be around happy people. Okay, so this handle is basted down. It's a shame to say, Miss Joyce, I was just talking about how under control I am.
Uh-huh.
I told you I live in an apartment.
Uh-huh.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, allegedly 7 sewing machines in here.
Oh my goodness.
And one is an industrial vintage Singer machine. Couple featherweights. This brother, heavy duty, but this one I bought just mostly for jeans and bags. The embroidery machine. Another brother that does like 180 decorative stitches just to do stuff.
Oh my goodness.
They fell into my cart. Well, most I already had.
Uh-huh.
You know, before I downsized. Not this one.
Uh-huh.
This heavy duty one. The one over there was
another pin, you guys.
Oh, good.
Okay. So just gonna pay attention. I was trying to pull it out while the machine was going. I'm trying to do the fancy stuff. I see some of y'all do. Pull it out while the machine is going. Yeah, well, I snatched it and it went to the floor.
Well, the important thing is not to
panic or move.
No, not to sew your finger.
That is true. That is true. That is definitely true. So I'm almost to the top where I need to pivot again. Okay, so this is working out very, very good, you guys. I mean, I'm happy. I'm calm. I have so many wonderful people in here watching. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And again, I say thank you for coming in. There's somebody here. I've just seen a name that I didn't see. I don't know what I seen it when I was moving, but I was scared to move my eyes. Okay, but everybody. Oh, there it is. LGGG. Thank you for coming in, my queen. I greatly appreciate you. Wait a minute. I don't know if that's a female or not.
Yeah, LG Triple G is. L Triple G, you should be getting some mail soon. And of course, I'm on my live stream. So my 95-year-old mother's trying to FaceTime me. Isn't that funny to have a mother that will be 95 in a week and she's FaceTiming me? But
it's not funny, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. It's the time on Saturday is different than on Thursday, so she thinks I'm finished.
Oh,
and guess we'll be in church tomorrow on virtual screen, and as well as my sister Joanne, who's in Arizona. We belong to the same church for over 70 years.
Oh, praise the Lord!
I was baptized there as a little kid, but I live pretty far from there now, and I don't drive like that, so I just go watch online.
Okay, so Miss Joy has both her handles on both of her. You looking for keys? I'm sorry, my illustrious son has walked in. Oh, and he brought me an icy thing. I didn't know he was going to bring it.
Oh, that was nice.
Okay, so I have the handles on both my bags. And I think I'm going to scream.
Scream.
Yes, would you guys look at that? Oh my God. Okay, I gotta sit down for a minute. Gotta sit down for a minute.
Hi, precious pieces, Nicole Holbrook. If I didn't say it
Oh, it's
already,
precious pieces in here.
yes.
Precious, 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 precious baby of mine. You so precious, honey. I sing that for her every time she pop into a live of mine. Auntie Ellen, I know you know that song, don't you?
I do. I just can't sing. I can't hold a tune in a wheelbarrow. My mother watches my live streams,
Uh-huh.
and she'll say, "Look at that girl. She's always up there singing. She knows she can't sing." I used to sing
Hello,
in all the
Nicole.
choirs, usher board, junior missionary, uh, everything.
Oh,
I,
this
I
is
don't slip
icy
too
fluffy.
far. I had a misunderstanding yesterday with somebody because they were saying shut up to somebody, and I thought that was disrespectful. And you don't say that to people. And it was somebody who was supposed to be in a leadership position and
Yeah.
was saying that to somebody who she was supposed to be setting an example for.
Uh-huh.
And I called her on. I just said, "Oh no, stop. We don't do that here."
Right, 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 right.
See, we're not doing that. Then she called me
Right.
up today. I had to pray on it because she wanted to insist on her point. And I just said, we disagree. Good day. Have a good day. I'm done.
Yeah,
And that was
that's
the
basically
conversation.
it.
I'm not going to sit and argue with crazy people.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sit and argue with
Anybody.
intelligent people.
Right?
Crazy or not, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you at all. Okay, I'm putting my inner and outer layers together. Now I'm gonna have to come back and try to repeat this on my regular live on Monday.
So you got this.
Yeah, this is my practice run, which I should have practiced on my page and then been perfected when I got on here with you.
Well, there's
Barb, hi Barb. Thank you for coming in. Barb Brownlee, thank you for coming in.
bye, Barb Bradley. Thanks for coming. But there's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Those who have been doing it forever have advanced recognition for doing it, teach it. There's no such thing as perfect because no matter how hard you try, something will go wrong. The machine can mess up, whatever. So this fabric has been cut for a very long time. I'm not going to serge it or whatever. What I am going to do is take these little pinking shears and go. I pin the edges together. I'm not sewing them yet, but I'm just going to trim it up a little bit. Why? Because that's just me. That is just me. I don't iron clothes, but I will iron all of my quilts and all my blocks. I have fabric that's been ironed. I'm biased, will tell you. I have fabric that's been ironed 10 years of blocks and whatnot, and they're still starched. They're still ironed in the bag.
Okay.
I'm looking down. I'm like, did I iron this t-shirt before I put it on today? No, it was hanging in the closet. I guess the wrinkles fell out at some point.
Okay. Now I gotta be careful because it's kind of thick right here.
Just go slow. Do you have a big needle in your machine?
No.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go slow and I'm gonna put that, what you call it, that hump thing in the back.
Oh, yes.
So
That,
it'll get
that
up
little
over the hump.
jean thing. Like,
No, that might not be working.
Sometimes I put French seams on my bags, but I'm not putting them on this one. That makes them really, really strong, the seams.
Okay, I got over it. So, okay, let's see how we do going all the way down.
On your channel, can people
Oh, yes, they can.
stop their link?
Yes, I am so very sorry. I'm sure I still have it set up. If you would like to, well, a couple of things too that constantly goes by every 15 minutes is our prayer channel. Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing, my queen? I still got your seeds. I know I got to get out there. I'm just trying to slow down and get going. I'm gonna plant the seeds. Miss Shirley sent me some seeds to start my garden. But every so often, a link will come by for my prayer channel. I'm not trying to get monetized or anything. I'm just trying to show solidarity on my prayer channel. I pray every Thursday for all the social media prescribers and participants. Just the world needs prayer, period. So please consider joining the subscription for my prayer channel. And at the same time, Auntie Ellen's goes by, subscribe to hers. And if you would like someone to know that you have, hey, Crafty Leo, hi, Donzel, that's a king I know.
Leo. Hey, Donzel.
If you would like to advertise your channel, please hit exclamation point, queen, and your channel will be advertised. Exclamation point, queen, yes, to advertise your channel on my channel. I always tell people there's enough people to go around, subscribers, and enough money for everybody to make some money. But I'm not selling anything as of yet. But I will.
Well, I do sell quilts and bags.
Okay.
And sometimes small things, table runners, placemats, whatever, usually small things. But most of my quilts are commissioned, and they're gone before I finish, or I'm saving them for exhibit for something or other. So
this side done.
This is funny, you guys. Mr. Hershey is in one of his beds down under the sofa. I'm sitting on the sofa sewing. And of course, everything gets neatly filed on the floor. I dropped my 6.5-inch ruler. It was in his bed. He was like, if you don't get this out of my bed. He was like pushing my hand away with his foot. So I don't know where my little 2.5-inch template is, but I have them pinned. I will use this ruler. I like to always have a 6.5-inch ruler available for that, because at night this little 2.5-inch square is hard to see. I'll find it as soon as I get off the live stream.
Okay, here we go with that thick part again. Okay, I'm doing it now.
So what I'm doing is doing what Miss Joy's already done. I'm putting a 2-inch square on here because this bag is going to be a little more narrow than the one that my friend made, because I only cut it 18 inches wide.
Oh, I forgot to tell the measurements of mine, and it's no more than that. Like I said, it was 2 dish mats.
Most dish mats are like 12 by 18.
Yeah.
This one is 18 by the width of the fabric. That's why
Uh-huh.
it's long and narrow, because
Mhm.
it's not, like it's 18 inches, just a half a yard.
Uh-huh.
Then I have these little things left over when I cut out the squares. Sometimes I use those for corner reinforcements for other bags. Okay, so I cut this one out. And I did it with pinking shears just because I don't feel like edge stitching it again or having it ravel.
Okay.
You guys, just as an aside, for those of you who don't sew, if you decide to start quilting and you prick yourself, there's only two things that will remove human blood, and that is peroxide or your own saliva. Ilk.
Okay.
I hear you going slow, girlfriend.
Going slow. You can hear it.
I am
Baby,
not,
I'm going slow.
will not break this needle, will not have to rethread it, will not pass go, will not collect $200 tonight. Not
Yeah,
tonight.
not tonight.
It's like
Okay.
when you're a mother and the kids are doing something,
Uh-huh.
like at my mom's house. I have a bunch of nephews, right? And all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden you hear something drop. She has hardwood floors. Bam,
Uh-huh.
and you hear something. What was that? And you hear four voices say in unison, nothing. We look at
Nothing.
each other and dash it to see what it is.
Yep. That was always my house. But I didn't have to worry. Because that youngest one of mine,
Yes.
all of them say nothing. She was
Right.
5 years younger than the youngest one next to her. And she would say, I'll
Tell
tell you, mama.
I know. I say tell everything.
Tell everything.
How many children do you have, Miss Joy?
6.
You do.
6.
Aren't you
Well, I'm
blessed?
sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, that's gonna kill me. I always say 6. It's 8. It's actually 8, but I always say
Aren't
6
you
because
blessed? I know.
it's
I know what
it's 6
happened.
boys. It's 6 boys. Yes.
Yes. Wow. I
Yeah.
I I
6
feel
boys.
cheated. I feel cheated. I
Oh,
only
what
have
you
2.
don't.
I have one boy and one girl,
Oh,
one
you
son and one grandson. My son and grandson are out there with you.
Oh, okay. Well, at last count, I have 20 grandchildren
Oh,
and I have 9 great grandchildren.
oh, I have to
And
have
I'll
a.
be honest and I'll tell the world I am a horrible grandmother because I was an excellent mother. So when the grandkids come by, here's $20. Thank you. Give me a kiss. Have a nice day. Goodbye. I'm not that kind of grandmother. I'm a horrible grandmother.
I
I am a horrible
feel
grandmother.
I feel robbed. I have one
Horrible.
son, one granddaughter, one grandson, one granddaughter, 3 great grands, but I have 2 great greats. So there are 6 living generations in my family right now. Sissy, if you're still in here, call mommy. She's looking for me. They make sure that I'm home at night. I'm in the house. We do an evening chat in the family every day. So now
Uh-huh.
I cut my corners out and I will be sewing the sides down. Trying to find which side I put the pin on because I don't want to stick myself in the dark. Mother, I go, I'm
Well,
okay.
this
I
is
love you. So I'll be going to see my mom tomorrow. She's temporarily in a rehab for therapy.
Okay.
So I
A
will go.
recuperative center.
This is a pretty good sized bag. Maybe it's more than 18. I don't think so.
Oh, that is a beautiful bag. Yours is just gorgeous.
Mine
Okay,
is.
so I have sewn everything together, you guys. It's on the wrong side. So it's time for me, I guess, to do my corners on this bag.
And I'm about to do my wrong sides together. I just trimmed them up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is go down one side and up the other side because I like to double sew mine because who knows what might be in this bag. You could put a sewing machine in here and carry it if you wanted to.
Okay.
No, seriously. That it
It looks
happens.
good.
Thank you. So I'm just saying it, Miss Joy, in case you decide that it needs to come to LA. You can put whatever in it.
Oh yes, yes. I would like to show it off at that guild. I would love to show it off at the African American Guild. Ooh, this is getting complicated here.
This is
Yeah, I
not
probably
this is not an African American bag per se. It doesn't have like my African fabrics in it. It just has animal prints.
yeah, yeah. But it'll do great for this African American.
Oh, but it will hold like if you have what is it? The small what is it? 18 by 12-inch cutting board, a couple rulers, whatever you take to class when you go.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
That's why I bought a single head embroidery machine for me. But that baby lock is heavy. It's
Uh-huh.
got embroidery arm. I have to take a case of different threads, whatever the programming tools, oh, a bunch of stuff. But it's not like a 15 head or 6 head. It's like I can barely carry this. When I get it to like the sewing machine shops
Uh-huh.
when they're doing like an advanced, I used to belong to an embroidery club, and
Uh-huh.
I would have the guy that owned the building, some of his people come carry it in for me, even though it was on wheels, just to get it off the back seat of the car. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bigger than usual seam on here. I'm going to make 1/3 of it.
Okay, I did one corner. Auntie Ellen, I'm telling you, this is turning out really, really good. I am taking my time. I've learned from Sean. I've got to introduce you to Sean Go Savvy. She's very versed in bag making, but she also has a long arm and she does quilting. She has one of those laser machines and she makes, she makes signs. Oh, Auntie Ellen, do you have one of those signs that says this is Auntie Ellen's craft room?
No,
Welcome
there's
to Auntie Ellen's craft room.
no. I just have an embroidery that was like it's a digitized embroidery of my logo with the hands, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a tradition. I don't have anywhere to put it. My craft room is my whole apartment, unless I put it on my headboard.
Okay.
My next step, I'm almost gonna have to put a sewing machine on the other side of the bed. I'm telling you, it's getting rough. It's getting rough. I
She
just
said
want
you're
that.
getting rough.
I bought that cutie frame. You know, I
Ooh,
sold
I
my
like that.
I sold my long arm, all my pantos, my wooden board. I had a laser, what do you call it? The stitch regulator, all the stuff.
Uh-huh.
Where's it gonna go? That's not gonna fit in my grave.
Okay.
you know. So I just recently bought a Cutie Breeze frame and a table that it will fit on. It's sitting over there on the other side of the dining area. It's
Now,
like,
doesn't that take your regular sewing machine and allow you to do long arm or free? Was it free wheel quilting?
yes, free motion quilting.
Free motion quilting. Yes.
And that's why I want to get my old vintage machine, because my vintage Singer, it's a Singer 338,
Uh-huh.
and it has an 8-inch throat. So I don't need a whole bunch of space. Like I said, I used to teach long arm quilting on the
Uh-huh.
Gamble, on the HQ, and the Knolting. Those are different, like long mid arm machines. But a lot of my friends own shops. The Long Arm Quilting Guild, the one on this one, almost everybody had a shop. I had a shop on the property, but I was retired, so when they needed an instructor, I would teach there, or the guild, the Long Arm Guild, would have different, quilting sessions to teach.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't want to. I wanted to go home and do my own stuff.
Ooh, Auntie Ellen, I got a bag.
Yay!
Can you see it? I got a bag.
I do.
I
That
got a
is
bag. Now
cute.
you know what would have been better with this if I had to put some foam or some interfacing in this to make it a little more stiffer.
A little padded, or, well, next time you can put some iron-on adhesive interfacing, one of those,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
can put batting in it.
yeah. Our batting, yeah, that would have been nice too. Some batting. It would have been nice too to be to. I wasn't thinking to prepare this to put what do you call it? Zipper. A zipper.
The next one.
Yeah, yeah,
But there's nothing like your first of anything.
yeah. Ain't nothing like your first.
You will always remember that one.
Right, right,
The
right.
bag that I showed you guys before with the orange different squares that my friend made me,
Uh
one
huh.
of one of my students,
Mhm.
she has batting inside that one because it's
Okay.
just regular squares.
Uh huh.
But unless you're using the 100% cotton, well, I use cotton batting, but unless you're using 100%, it can be heavier. The iron-on is actually a little lighter weight.
Okay. Okay. Well, there's somebody else that just came in, Nikki Walker. We didn't
Hi,
get a
Mrs.
chance to speak to
Walker.
her.
Long
Uh,
time no see.
Thank you so very much, Miss Joanne. Oh, you just made my day. She said a fabulous bag. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
That is cute.
Oh God, it's a bag. It is
It's
actually a
the
bag
bag.
with
Well,
straps. And look, I got my little box corners down there too. I would, like you said, Auntie Ellen, it would have been nice. Maybe I'll come back and do that later to put something in the bottom to make it structured at the bottom.
yes, that's an add-on.
Yeah,
You can
that's an
also
add-on that
put
I can do.
you could also put those little strips to make a tie in the middle.
A tie in them. Okay, I got those little. I was thinking of that. Those little clips, not clips. What do you call them? Snaps.
I you
Hey,
can
there
do
goes Sean from Go Savvy Designs. Hey, Sean, I want you to meet Auntie Ellen, the queen
I
of queens. She says
no
she's been sewing for 70 years.
yeah. I started sewing by hand when I was 7 in brownies. You had to learn how to sew, and I made my first little skirt. It was a pleated skirt too, by hand. I've been out of school forever and ever and ever, you guys. And in Girl Scouts and brownies and stuff, we sewed. I started out making clothes. I didn't quilt or anything. I made clothes. And my sister Joanne as well. We made our gowns for the senior prom on our machines.
Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out how to do do this. I'm gonna put it up here and put the lining in. Hey, Miss Shawn, I made a bag. So let's put my lining in. I think my lining, does my lining go right side to right side?
Yes.
That's what I'm confused of.
Then you leave an opening.
Lining should be turned around.
To turn it inside out.
And then when I turn it inside out, okay, let me see. I'm going to put it up in there. Ooh. And then you pin it around the top. Or put your clips in it. I remember that part. Okay, so this ain't making sense to me yet. Let me do it by the... You know what? Oh, I'm going to have to do a top stitch, so maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just put it around here first and just get that going. I get a pocket on here too, Miss Shawn. I'll show you when I flip it over. Now, y'all sure? Well, I know you sure, Auntie Ellen. It's
About what?
It's right side to right side.
Yes.
Putting this lining in.
Yes. Because when you turn it inside out, you want the wrong sides to be where you can't see it.
Okay.
Now I'm double sewing up the other side. I'm going to have to go call my mom in a few. Last week when I walked in to see her, I didn't talk to her the night before. She said, "Oh, I didn't think you were coming. How could I have breath in my body and feel well and not go see my mom?"
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
My mom passed when I was 15 years old, so I had to learn how to fend for myself. And okay, make sure the curtain is in place.
Okay, so this side is double sewed and back tacked.
Oops. I dropped the clip inside the bag. It's definitely a bag. It is definitely a bag, and it's definitely have a lining, and it definitely has a pocket. So it's a bag.
So now, Miss Joy,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am sewing my corners in.
Okay, well, why does it look like my lining is bigger than my bag?
Probably because it's softer fabric.
Okay. Well, just for the record, it don't matter. It's going to get done.
So just get her done.
Yep, get her done. Get her done. I'm pinning now. You guys can see me pinning it. And I got a bunch of vinyl from it's called Glitterbug Fairy. My next bag is going to be a cute little box. Oh no, I want to make these cute little baskets I saved to put all my clips in one, the small clips, the big clips. We can't see your table, Joy. Oh, I'm not using the table right now. I've got it in my hand. So I'm putting it around like this in my hand. I'm clipping.
Are you sewing yours with like clothesline rope, or you're making it with something else plastic?
What do you mean?
The baskets that you're making.
Oh, no. It's with material. It's with material.
But are you putting
it's some material baskets, and all we use is interfacing our phone.
Oh.
Yeah, and then just some cute little handles that you make out of the material and put the interface in that also. Don't forget to leave the opening, Miss Joy. I ain't gonna forget. I got the opening down there. I got an opening. I just gotta make sure it's in the right place. I feel it. It's in there.
I thought, well, there's so many different kinds. Like this is a little basket.
Oh, that's
And
the rope basket.
yes, in zigzag stitch.
That might be even better. That might be
Well,
even better.
there's no better. It's just whatever you like, whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
But this is very sturdy. I did not make this one. I teach classes how to make this one. One of my friends made this one and gifted it to me.
Miss Sean and Linda from Crafting Cousins, they made that a couple of weeks ago, and all I did was watch because I wanted to learn from watching. And Miss Linda got carried away. She made a whole bunch of them. She fell in love with them rope baskets.
Yes.
I don't blame her.
I make all the gifts for my family. They don't want this, like, Mom, don't spend your money. Don't buy anything. So, and my daughter will say, Mom, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Then I make her something like really special, put all my little things in it. She said, oh, Mom, I love it. Oh, Mom, I love it. One of the bags I made her, she had at the White House. She went to the Hall of Fame somewhere a couple of weeks ago. She had another bag. I'm like, oh, thought you didn't want it. You didn't want anything.
Okay, at this point, I think I'm going to take my quilting table off so I can get this bag. Oh, Lord. Maybe, I was going to say maybe I won't. Oh, yeah, it came off. It came off. So let me turn and put that right there. So, yeah, I'm not using my table now. And unfortunately, y'all can't see my sewing machine because it's up too high. And I'm going to start. Should I start in the seam? No, I'm supposed to start away from the seams to do the sewing. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, just go ahead and do it. We're all friends here. You all love me, huh?
All right.
Auntie Ellen and Miss Sean say that's a very nice rope bowl.
Oh, thank you. One of my friends sent those to me. It's like, I tell you, I've been sewing for 70 years. I don't, except for the few bags that you saw here, I don't have any of my own stuff. I don't, it goes out as soon as I finish, or unless I put my name on it, unless I embroider my name on it.
Okay.
My sister has a thing. It's my sister Joanne. Well, who's that one for? Who's that one? And so, like I said, for Christmas, birthdays, I give them something that money can't buy. They can't buy one of a kind handmade arts and crafts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just going on around, y'all. Taking the clips off. At least I ain't losing them like them pins.
And you guys, some of you who are not so, never leave a pin on your cutting board with a rotary cutter. It'll ruin your blade. And these blades are crazy expensive. And you get one little nick. And some people sharpen them, but you can't get the nicks out.
Okay, so now I'm going to go over one of these that seam thing.
I got one more minute before my alarm goes off.
What is your alarm going off to tell you?
Take my medicine and call my mother.
Oh, okay. Mine goes off and it's an alarm that says, take your medicine, take your medicine.
Well, mine is a special one from the insurance company. You put your medicine in there and it has a box and it turns and you have to get up and go close it. So that's to make sure that if I didn't take it during the day, that at least by nighttime I do. But you know what I do? Sometimes I'm so tired. I take it out, put it in my hand, sit on my bed, turn on YouTube to see what y'all are doing. And before I reach over to get the water in the nightstand, I fall asleep. I fall asleep with it in my hand. Sometimes fish oil, vitamin, all melted down between my fingers. Just gross. A mess. Just
Yeah.
a mess.
Well, we do what we can do.
Yeah. But you know what? It is such a blessing. Half the people I grew up with are not here anymore. When I went to my 35th class reunion,
Uh-huh.
where there were tables with 10 people, 3 of the people at my table that I grew up with, good friends, are not even here.
Okay. Okay.
I am. Thank you, Lord.
Well, I'm constantly going around. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I get to the other side.
Uh-oh. If it's too loud, I'll get up, but I just want to finish this last little bit. How rude and disrespectful. Sorry, you guys.
What, that horn blowing?
It's not my horn, that's my medicine kit.
Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. Ain't worry.
Going.
Oops, mine just went crazy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go slow.
Because you guys, let me just turn that off so I can show you, because I have a bag, except for the facing. Let me just stop him from making that noise. I'll be right back.
Okay. We're going to be here. And just for the record, everybody, please, if you're not subscribed to, oh, I'm making a friend. You know what? I'm doing that because I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. Oh, I should have had my glasses on all this time. Anyway, please, if you're not subscribed to Auntie Ellen, GQUAT, please go to her channel and subscribe to her, like all of our up designs. How many times you gonna put in G Queen? Oh, you put it in for GQUAT and for G Queen. Oh, on both channels. Oh, I see that. I think it shows the same time for both of us. Visionary Creations, what you say? What is the name of the fabric store in Gardena? Oh, it is Mac Couture. I'm sure you've heard of her. You should know her already, Miss Norma. Her name is Mac Cox, and she has the fabric store in Gardena. I'm not sure if she opened for business. You can go to Mac, Coutures.com. She has some fabulous fabric. She likes the new modern stuff and the colors and the what do you call it? When you take 3 or 4 colors and put them together and they mix together, they flow. Oh, I can't even think of the name of it now. Ombre. She likes the ombre fabric, and she just designed a bunch of new fabric. Sean right there from Go Savvy knows her personally. I've just known her from her YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm all the way around, so it's on. Oh,
So,
God.
you guys, I'm going to have to tune out and go do a couple things. I wanted just you to see my bag. It's very big, and
Beautiful.
I'm just going to put a facing on it on the top, on the inside.
Uh-huh.
It has heavy duty handles, and I'm going to make a tie strap. But before I leave, I was walking by a little project that I've been doing. This is an art quilt. It's an original, and it's called the Electric Lady. So I've been hand stitching big stitches in here, and it's an original pattern and a bunch of batiks.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I really, really love to do. And I'll just let you see if that's a wood burning of my dad there. But there's a little art quilt up there. It's African fabric with
Sorry.
an African hut. And the jacket is one of my pastel drawings. So I just do whatever I feel like, and I just play all day. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything. I want to stay home and touch fabrics, sexy fabrics. That's what I want to do. So you guys, thank you. Thank you, Barbara and Lee. Thank all of you for coming to visit Auntie Ellen and Miss Joyce. I appreciate each of you, Denzel Cooper. good night. And in American Sign Language, Egawamote mother, my mother will see this tomorrow. I'll play it.
Okay.
In American Sign Language, this is an I, this is an L, this is a U, and this is how you say I love you in American Sign Language. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Thank you so very much, Auntie Ellen. I just want to let you know how much I appreciate this time with you, and I would definitely like to do it again.
We will do it again.
We definitely have to do it again. I got to see here. Okay, so I'm trying to turn it over so you can see it before you go. But I did it. Okay, just 1 minute. I just turned it over the wrong side. Let's
I will
see.
wait. You guys, Joanne Stevens is my real life with the zebra on her thumbnail. That's my real life sister.
Okay.
I'm going to call your mother, Sissy. Lena Doyle Crafting. I don't know if I saw you, Sean. Go Savvy Designs. It says very nice ladies. Visionary Creation, PIA. No, I'm gonna wait a minute.
So it's turned over. There it is. There's the lining.
See, and it worked just
And
like
it
you knew
worked.
it would.
And now let me see. I don't know if you guys can see. There's the pocket.
Nice.
There's
Very
the pocket.
well done.
I'm gonna roll this down and top stitch this around. So the lining is hanging out. Here's my straps. Oh my God, I got a bag.
That's good. Those straps will hold a lot of weight.
Oh my God, I'm so
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yes. So again, Auntie Ellen, thank you so much.
You're welcome, you guys.
I appreciate you for coming on my channel, meeting my people, and let my people meet you. I'm so excited about seeing your people and meeting them.
It's my pleasure.
I really, really hope that we could do this again. And like I said, thank everyone so much for being here. We appreciate you. And please make sure that you subscribe to Auntie Ellen's channel, GQUAT. And that if you're not subscribed to mine, please consider subscribing to mine. Like this so it'll go out. And we're going to let Auntie Ellen, hey, Visionary Creations, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you. Passionately intrigued, everybody. Yeah, I know how to do it. Well, this means too. I love you too. Okay.
Yes.
I love you too.
Thank
so everybody have a very, very good night, a blessed evening, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming in. And this was great to come in on a Saturday. I was down when I got here, but Auntie Ellen pulled me out of the gutter.
I'm glad.
And I am happy and going forward. Thank you so much, Auntie Ellen.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me. Good
Everybody,
night, everybody. God bless you.
Remember, you're more than enough for what God has made you for. And if you're going through hell, don't stop. Keep going. That's the only way to get through it. And I believe in you. I trust you. And I'm always praying for you. Good night, everybody. Have a blessed one. Good night, Auntie Ellen.
Thank you for your time. We're so glad you came. Your love and your presence